Yeah, that.
Yeah,
I mean,
sometimes you need it.
unless you're with drug addict or abuser,
No.
or,
No.
then I can see where you have to protect your children. But
No.
just because you don't see eye to eye, I mean, every child needs both of their parents.
She did that because
Especially their father.
yeah,
You know.
she did that because I didn't want to be with her. Because she tried to get me back, and I refused to go back.
Conference rivals each coming in ranked in the top
So
25.
it happened. But now I have them, so I get them every Thursday. Like I have them Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Then the following week I have them Thursday and Friday. And then it rotates Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But I get them every Thursday.
So every Thursday and Friday you have children.
Yeah.
And then, okay.
Yep.
How do your girls, I know, like my daughter, her dad and I have a baby. We're a box speech family. But with younger, we split up when she was only 3.
Okay.
And we know we support, we just agree.
They're just taking knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Better adjust. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To the air. It's Russell. Receiver makes the catch. Look for a first down at the 37.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. There's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense is really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
How can you believe it? He blocked the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. They'll bring up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Running out of time here. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. Sure that return, tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over.
These goddamn females trying to call.
On the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Bootlegs here. Trying to get the throw.
What the fuck, bro?
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. At the 10 down. Touchdown, tie. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the linebacker, taking advantage of that pressure by his own defense. They got to that quarterback. In fact, he was hit as he was releasing the ball. Ball's in the air, and the linebacker recognizes to be able to make that play and takes it to the house for the touchdown.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25.
What the fuck, bro? This nigga not throwing the ball or nothing.
Another great play by Alabama.
What the fuck is going on?
Over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 19 recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Ron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
They're going to run it. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. There moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Russell. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers. Not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands. And he shows he's got that ability here.
Short. They'll try to throw for it here. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. now quickly spend a timeout. Front team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. In the clear at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. So this drive's going to begin with good field position. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Russell. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense are going to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And the back now goes in motion. From the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback finds it open.
Man, I'm calling a fucking audible.
If he brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down. And now the defense decides to spend.
I'm calling a fucking audible. This motherfucker not running a goddamn play that I called.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. With the catch, he gets Hale.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch downfield. Make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, I spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Up the play fake. fake. He'll look to throw it. It's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Hoping 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team, trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now at 25. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback dropping back with the catch. It's Moore. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. They'll go hurry up here. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second and 10 from the 39. Dropping back, it's Manning. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun. Still leading that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read.
Only traveling for a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Sack sets up second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Up near the goal line. He Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get its top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Adams. The ball spotted at the 17. Would have been better off just taking a knee. Play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Working downfield, it's Russell. Slow for the pass rush, a sack. For the first half here, Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Now, the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you've got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Now from the pistol formation. Try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's an out route. The catch made. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. On first down, it's play action. Deep shot toward the end zone.
What the fuck, bro? Why you gonna throw the fucking ball like that? That's so fucking stupid, bro.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself.
It's supposed to be a fucking lob, man.
It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on the
Cheaping this nigga in the fucking game.
Big-time player making big-time plays.
This is bullshit. This nigga gonna throw a fucking bullet pass.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Now the handoff. A quick shoot. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Portman. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Tackle behind the line.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner will be brought down.
Physicality he has against the run as well.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Manning. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is not loose.
Why you didn't pick it up, you stupid bastard?
Quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body
this fucking line.
allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Now in third and very long, looking
Look at this stupid shit, bro. These niggas can't block for a couple of seconds.
Just missed him.
You see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's brought down immediately on that one. Kind of gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Trying to find some room. It's Miller. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
They come up on first down, clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Defense is coming after him. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. The receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. The quarterback looking to scramble. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Completion.
Where the fuck you going? You're looking at the motherfucker. Where the fuck you going? This nigga start running to the sideline. Like, where is he going?
Really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Simpson. And that catch is hauled in. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the first.
Down. They're going to throw the football.
football.
Come on, bro.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Tailback tests the middle of
Come
the
on,
offense.
bro. Y'all gotta be stronger than that, bro.
Jump on top. Hit in the foot.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
The kick is good. A 3-point lead now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Director putting up the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It comes out with 25. No return attempted there. Up a 2nd down and 7. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. They try to pick up the yardage on the ground. 1st down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The run picks up 1st down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run to the previous play. Ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. It's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Motherfucker just drop balls just to drop it.
92 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's good as he throws it. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game.
This motherfucker slid way away from his blocker, bro. Let the man come clean in. Slid away from the fucking blocker. That shit gotta be the most fucked up ass shit I've ever seen in my life.
Throw for the 1st down. Looking for a late deep shot.
Look at that shot, bro.
Would have been a big play. He could not hold on.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Drop back. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter, game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Leading on the run game here late. Running with purpose. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Up there by the junior. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. There's a screen pass to the running back. Finding space at the 20. They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Alabama will likely just try to run the clock out here. Toss play to the running back going left.
This is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep for late game heroics. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but brings up a fourth down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it and try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. Excellent field position here for the offense. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Nigga, I want to go drink, nigga. The fuck?
Avoid a third and long.
The fucking game over with.
It's the handoff. It's Miller. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Crucial third down play right here. They'll run it here. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good